Hey adventurers, do you want to know how to go geocaching for beer? Well, come along with us and we are going to show you how to do that right now, and make sure you stay watching right to the end for all the great extra features we're going to have. So the Township of Langley has partnered with several fine beverage establishments in this community to put together the WassAle Challenge. And it's based on a historical concept, which I won't get into in depth right now. I'll give you a little more info on that later when I can sit down and read through it and really understand what I'm talking about. But in the meantime, it's a fun community event where you visit these establishments, you answer some trivia questions, and it's all geolocation based. So there's a geolocation game you download to your phone, you play that. I'll show you some clips of this as we're talking about it. But the concept being that you have to get to the locations, you have to answer some questions. Boy, it sure sounds a lot like an adventure lab, doesn't it? Well, it's very much like that, but the reward is you get some beer.
I was thinking about you, like drinking some TV. Felt like I was drinking.
The next stop on our WassAle adventure here is at Smuggler's Trail Brewery in Langley. Now, it's a good point to mention here that you don't have to make a purchase for every stop, but you know, that requires a certain level of self-control as well. So your mileage will vary. Nice. So, as you can tell, very busy, very popular place here in Langley. They don't really need to draw more people in with this adventure, but it's a great way to earn a few points and enjoy a few pints. So, why would you earn the points is really the question. Well, let's talk about that. So in total, there are 11 locations with 3 questions each at each location. And so that's total of 33 questions you need to answer. Now, if you get all 33 questions, you're entered in to win the grand prize, which is a stay at a tree house and some beverages and a really neat vacation package. So very cool grand prize to win. But even if you don't win the grand prize, you win just by visiting these cool locations. So the challenge questions have varying levels of difficulty. Sometimes they're trivia, sometimes it's like look around and get the names off of the tanks or something like that. You definitely have to spend a little time looking around. As I said before, you don't actually have to commit to a purchase in order to get your points. But you know, points with pints, who can argue with that? I find sometimes the hardest part is the third question in every location is find the little green man. And so they have different types of green, either like a little stuffy or toys or something, hidden somewhere in the brewery or the distillery, and you have to find it. Some have been pretty easy. Some seem to really be a challenge. Let's see if we can find the one here at Smuggler's Trail. So here's the thing with this WassAle Trail geo adventure kind of tour thing. It's not just limited to breweries, not just beer. We can also get some spirits because we are now heading into Roots and Wings Distillery, also in Langley. Let's go check this stop out and answer a few more questions. I mean, am I the only one who sees this written out and wants to say, WassAle? I mean, I guess, yeah, maybe I am. Is that still even a thing? So it's at this point in editing the video that I realize how much it actually looks like I'm just drinking and driving around, and that's not actually what happened. This was all done very responsibly and within the law and all the safety precautions and everything that you would reasonably expect to take in doing something like this. And I would really encourage you, if you're going to enjoy an adventure like this, absolutely please be safe, be legal, have fun, but have somebody around to make sure that it all goes well. Anyways, I know it looks really bad, and that's because I make it look bad in the editing. So there you go. There's our caveat, our safety warning. But anyhow, let's get on to some more fun topics. So as you can see, this is a lot like the Adventure Labs, and it's a lot of fun. It's using an app called Turf Hunt, and so you can check that out. It has other games for it, but it really was a lot like playing the Adventure Labs style, so it was very intuitive, and honestly, the beers all tasted great, so nothing to complain about there. The one thing that I think would be cool is if you could tell me if you've done something similar to this, or if you think this would be a great idea to put something like this out as an Adventure Lab where you live. So tell me about it in the comments down below. I'd love to hear from you. Now, one thing that came to mind was this was kind of similar to the experience at a previous block party where they had an adventure lab that was based on going around and visiting breweries. So similar idea. But if you think there's a way to do this, win prizes from the breweries, get them on board, tell me about it. Tell me your idea. And I would love to hear about it if you've actually seen one of these or you've put one out in your area. I would be so cool. All right, put the comments down below in the comments and keep watching because we've got some more fun updates coming up. So speaking of mega events and lots of fun things to do, I want to share this cool photo with you. This is from our patron family members, Moo Girl and Lobo, who are down at the Yuma event and sent this to us to let us know how much fun they're having. They sent a little bit of a write-up as well. So we want to thank them for sending that. We want to encourage you, if you have a geocaching milestone or a fun event or anything else that you would like to share or have us share on a What's Up Wednesday, please feel free to send it in. We look forward to seeing that kind of stuff from you and look forward to sharing it. Now, I have another thing that I want to share with you here. I received this package in the mail recently, and guess what? Yeah, that's right. We're going to do an unboxing and we are going to do a field test video. We haven't done one of those in quite a while, and we're looking forward to getting back to doing those again. So whatever this product is, stay tuned for a field tested coming up of it very soon. So all of that you can find if you make sure you subscribe, follow us, just go on over and slap that subscribe button. We look forward to you joining our family and having lots of fun with us as we remind you, as always, to cache safely and cache often.